Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing a video on my Surfprep Sander. Now you might wonder, wait, you already have a video on your Surfprep Sander, and you're right, I do. This video is going to be more about my experience with my Surfprep over the last year. I think I've had it about a year and a half. And how do you use it? Because that was one of my major challenges at the beginning of my purchase. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right, so let's just get started. The first one I'm holding here is called a film abrasive. These are really good for leveling and finish sanding. I use these a lot when I'm prepping. They're not as aggressive as the paper. I don't have the paper. Those are gold in color, and I will go ahead and pop a picture up here though so you guys can see. All right, the next one we're going to talk about are the screens. Now these I use when I am trying to strip a finish off, but maybe not necessarily down to the bare wood. Maybe I'm just trying to get off some of the polyurethane. I'm trying to scratch the surface. That's when I use those. Now, these are the foam abrasive pads. Now, this is a firm one here. It's a little bit thinner, and it's not as flexible as the one I'm going to show you next, which I call the squishy pad. But these are really good as well. Now, this is the squishy pad. This is kind of what makes a Surfprep a Surfprep. The fact of the matter is this can get around any curve, any embellishment, any edge, and it's not going to compromise it at all. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you are called the pad savers, and you definitely want to use these before using your sandpaper.
Okay, so here I'm just showing you the layout of all of the different parts of the Surfprep, minus the golden paper. That's the only one I don't have. I get asked often, what am I hooking my Surfprep up to go ahead and control the dust? So this is my Festool CT MIDI. It's a HEPA dust collection system. I know it's a mouthful. On top is where I store my Surfprep, and then in here is where my other sander is. And this is just to give you a visual. I go ahead and attach the Surfprep hose directly in. So one thing I want to address, I have two sanders that I use regularly in my shop. I have an Orbital sander, and that's a Mercaderos 5.0, and then I have my Surfprep. So a lot of times people will ask me, well, do I need both? If I don't have either, can just the Surfprep do the job? It absolutely can do the job. However, just keep in mind it's not as powerful as some of the other Orbital sanders out there. Now they do make an Orbital sander, Surfprep does, and I would recommend if you're going to be somebody who's literally stripping off finish, like I strip off tabletops, dresser tops all the time down to bare wood, my Merca will really kind of power through that really quickly. Now the Surfprep will remove the finish. It's not as powerful as that Orbital sander is. Therefore, I have both because they both come in handy and they both have their purposes. All right, you guys, that is it. We are at the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I did this because I wish that there was a video when I first bought my Surfprep that was like this, that just kind of gave me the insight as to, should I purchase one? And if I do, how do I use it? So although I'm not showing you firsthand how you use this, I'm telling you about how to use the different papers, what you need, and listen, Surfprep has got to be one of the best customer service that I have worked with. When I bought mine, they walked me through. I didn't have the same vac system at first, and they walked me through what I needed, hose-wise, connectors, things like that. So they are super excellent about answering any and all questions. So thank you so much for watching today, you guys. Thank you for being subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, please make sure you go hit that subscription button as well as the post notification bell so that you can get all of my latest videos. It allows you to be a part of my YouTube community, and it helps support my channel and keep me going. Again, thanks you guys for tuning in. If you have any positive comments or questions, make sure you leave them down below. I will always answer your questions, and I love engaging with you guys. I'll catch you on the next video.